Hey, what's up y'all? So today I'm going to be showing y'all how I do my DIY diffuser. So let's get started. So first off, you just kind of want to take pictures of your car, or if you don't and you just already know what you want to go with, then skip this step. But anyways, what I did was I just take a picture of my car, or I already have a whole bunch of pictures of my car. So here is its Instagram right here, if y'all don't already follow me. Anyways, so I download these pictures of like the rear of my car, and then I just draw it on my phone. So on my phone I download the picture, I start drawing out a few like designs that how I want my diffuser to look like, and then if they kind of look good on the picture, then I will start off the next step. So basically going on to cardboard. Everybody should have cardboard readily available if you don't already. My fiance and I, we do a whole bunch of like Amazon shopping, so we just have a whole bunch of boxes laying around everywhere. And plus I just got my wheels and they sent it in this like big ass box, so which I was really lucky because I could use that for like the bigger pieces, and I don't have to like combine like two pieces of cardboard together and tape them. So they're a little bit more accurate for like bigger pieces. So yeah, so basically just gonna be a whole bunch of like trial and errors, just kind of going with different design. I went through like a whole bunch of design, just like started drawing and then put it onto my car, and I looked at it, I taped it up on there, and I kind of looked at it, I was like, it looks good, but I didn't really like it, so I started with new design. So the final one looks like this. So this is just the base where it basically mounts up onto the car. So make sure you have all your measurement in place before you start this anyway. Alright, so I'm just gonna make this really quick on how I got my measurement. So basically you just measure the center piece between the two exhausts without going over or making it too small. So I got my 36 inches, and then I went in about 16 inches deep, just because I didn't want to make it too big, because if you make it too big it's going to be too heavy, and then you need more like mounting points. And also that's why I have this T cut, is because if I made it too wide, then that's just going to be extra material hanging out in the opening with no mounting points. And on the side, you basically just measure from the back or the front of the bumper to the back of the bumper, and it was like roughly around like 21 inches. So I just made like a bigger cardboard piece, like a square, and then I just put it up under there, and then I just traced the corner out, and that's how I got my corner piece. And the reason why I have it like kind of weird shape like this is because the bottom bumper, it's not really wide, so if you go too wide, then you have, like I said, you have no mounting point. It's just going to be hanging under there. So I wanted to make sure that it wasn't too heavy, and also when I secure it up onto the bumper, it stays secure and it doesn't move too much. So that is how I got my measurement. Okay, so some things you want to be mindful of is, like I said, mounting points. So when I say mounting points, just basically places where you could screw this piece up onto something. So the bottom piece, so basically from here on out, is just like empty space. There's like nothing I could even mount it onto. So there's that. And then also for my middle piece, I have a toe hook right in the middle. So I made this middle cutout for it. And then also you just want to make sure it doesn't touch any of your exhaust or too close to your exhaust, because plastic melts in high heat. But these ABS plastic is pretty good with high heat, I think. But anyways, you still don't want it to touch or be too near your exhaust system. And then just make sure you avoid anything that you have to access to get stuff out. So if you have like exhaust clips or whatever, and it's like blocking it and it's making it hard for you to get to it, then make it shorter or whatever. And I also, for my spare tire cover, there's like this one bolt that I have to get to unbolt it and screw it back up onto there. So that's why I made it a bit shorter as well, just to avoid it at all costs. So that's pretty much it. Again, if you have any questions, just let me know, and let's continue on with the video. How I mount this up onto the car is I'm gonna be mounted it up onto the spare tire cover. I'm gonna be drilling it through there and then putting some screws and then mounting that back up onto the car. So I don't know how your guys is gonna like be mounted. So just kind of make sure, be mindful of like where you could drill, where you can mount and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys in a bit when the ABS plastic comes in, and then we will get started on that. Alright, so now you just paste these onto the black ABS and then cut it out. So, okay, so the reason why I'm really OCD about the measurement is because when you buy these ABS, you have to make sure the measurements are right, so you don't waste too much material or buy too much material that you don't need, unless you don't really care for it. But anyways, I'm gonna paste this on here and then basically do my measurement and then get all my measurement and then cut it out. So I found out that the scoring and then breaking it is so much more efficient and much more smoother. Uh, Look, I used a circular saw for this side right there, and look at the smooth side of when I just scored it and then broke it out. So this is a 1/4 inch. So this is a much harder uh, size to bend, score and break off just because it's so thick. Oh my god, I quit. Alright, so I found a new way to make this cut a little bit easier so I can actually get a straight cut and not like break this thing. So what I did was I just cut this whole thing off so it goes straight all the way, and then this goes up to this point and then goes out kind of like parallel to this line ish. So when I break this and this whole thing kind of like pops out. So that's how I did it. So I'll show you guys now. So I already kind of scored these, but I'm just gonna go a little bit deeper. And I like to use this needle nose plier or needle nose vice grip. So just kind of start off at the end here. Make sure you're kind of parallel to your table as much as possible. Alright. So get to this point, break off this top part, starting off the edge. There it goes. And now you could turn it towards this one, this diagonal side-ish, and then just kind of work it, and it should pop up like that. There you have it. So I want to pop this off, but I want to leave as much room as possible. So I can actually break it off. So I'm gonna cut this one off first. Because these, it's pretty straight and it has a lot of room right here, so I could break it off easily. So right here is kind of narrow, so I just want as much material on the outside here as much as I can. Alright, these should be pretty easy to pop off. There's that. Now these lines are pretty straight, but they're not straight. Especially in the back where it bends and cracks. I'll show you guys in a bit here. And then now, this is always still gonna be a hard part right here, this little triangle at the bottom here. But since it's so small, I could use two of these. I could use this to hold it like that. I'll show you this, but let me break this out first. I don't have enough material in the back here like I do. I'll just use two of these. So I kind of go close to the line right there. It should just go all the way across. There's that. I do it. Use two of these. So kind of make it like a perpendicular to the cut. And then closer to the edge here. And that makes a little crack in that area, so just go to the next one. There it goes. There you have that triangle. So like I said, at the back part, it kind of just like rips it all off. I don't know. Yeah. All these jagged edge. So this is the part where I scored. And as you can see, it's really sharp and nice. But the back part is really ugly. So that's why it's kind of hard to work with a 1/4 inch. I think 1/8 inch works really well. But that's how you do it. Alright y'all, so I am about 80% finished. So I got all my cutouts here. I got all of them labeled up so I know where they go. Right, so we are back and just went to Menards, got some goodies. You could probably get this like anywhere, Lowe's, Home Depot, or any Ace Hardware or whatever hardware store you have. But they are called what are they called? Corner brace. So they look like these. You can get them individually. I don't know if you can see, but it's a little right angle brace. So basically, one side goes onto this, and then one side goes onto the main part. So that's how I am going to be connecting my parts together. And yeah, so we will get them all started in a bit. So yeah, I just need a drill hose and all that good stuff. But anyways, I also got some machine screw. So got some nuts and bolts. And I guess you could also buy them in a packet like this. But they have like these screws in there as well with it, and it costs a little bit more. So I didn't want the screws, but I'm probably gonna be using the screws for the corner side. So one side's gonna be screws, nuts, and bolts, and then the one that goes up onto the side bumper are gonna be these screws. So that's why I bought one of this. Yeah, when I start assembling, I will show you guys how I do it. I have these 90-degree angle corner brace. So what I am going to do is I want 120 degrees. So I'm gonna hammer these and then kind of just, this is 120 degrees, and I'm just gonna measure them up to this degree, and then if they like fit kind of good, then I'm just gonna stick with that, and then I will drill my holes. See how it matches up to the degree? That's 120 degrees. Just keep that, and then just keep doing that, the same thing over and over until I get done with all 5 of these. Alright, so I got them all hammered down. They're all pretty flush at 120 degrees. Alright, so I got this little self tapper screw. It has a sharp point at the end. So I'm just gonna mark right where I want it centered. Alright, so got all my hardware on and got it all drilled. So looks pretty good right now. I still have to drill the little hole here for the toe hook in the back. So actually, I looked at these two, and these are the more flatter wings that I've made. So yeah, let me do these two quick, and then I'll just put it all together after I send them all down, and then I'll just give you guys a last look at how it looks on the car. So basically what I do is just gonna put it up against like that, mark my holes, and then start drilling them. Alright y'all, so I'm finally finished. This is the end result. You guys want a closer look? I just put some hardware here. Those are the 120 degree bracket that I put on there. So I spaced them out, try to space them out evenly. And then I accidentally drilled extra one right here. I should just put in. Actually, I didn't accidentally drill it. I actually lost. Lost one. I accidentally drilled this one. So under here, that's how I did it, and then I just put an extra self-tapper screw, 2 of them, one in the back and then one in the front, so it holds up, and then I just screwed it up onto this bumper. That's how it looks. Alright y'all, so that's pretty much it. Hope you guys like the diffuser as much as I do. I know a whole bunch of people don't like it, and it's just like over the top, but I really like over the top stuff for my car, if you don't already know. But yeah, you could always make it not as like over the top, whatever. But anyways, if you're looking at this video, then you probably like, I don't know, some type of like aggressive diffuser like I do anyways. So or if you don't and you just really want to make your own, you can always tone it down a little bit. But yeah, if you guys have any question on how I do stuff, just put it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Yeah, thanks for watching. Alright, peace.